Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you've been well. I feel like we are in desperate need for a catch up. I don't know what it is, but I've just got this feeling like we need to hang out and it's been a while. So what I thought is I will do this unboxing, run through my SLG collection, and then at the end of the video, if anyone's actually interested, I can give you all a little bit of a life update. And I want to know what you've been up to as well. So let me know in the comments below, because I feel like we're all just really busy at the moment. I cannot believe we're already halfway through February. Where is the year going? So let's just pause, take a moment. I've made myself a drink. I've got an icy cold lime cordial with soda water and it is delicious. So I am just going to start off with, I recently purchased a few handbags and then also this little SLG that I'm about to unbox. So I recently shared with you the reveal of my beautiful vintage Gucci Jackie bag. I will link that video below. Absolutely love this, and I still have 2 more bags to share with you. But to break up the handbag content, we've got a little SLG and I've popped it into an orderly dust bag because it didn't actually come with one. And you can purchase these from my Etsy store. I'll leave it linked below. So let's just get straight into it and then we can talk all about the piece because it does have a little bit of a story. So in here we have the most beautiful vintage Chanel little pouch slash catch-all, and I'm sure you're all looking at this going, Shannon, that looks awfully familiar. And yes, it is pretty much exactly the same as my little Chanel coin purse, which is why I was so keen on it, because I was like, oh my god, that's a little match made in heaven. And I have been on the hunt for a pouch in this size for the longest time, because I've been using for probably the past 2 years this little mesh pouch that I purchased from eBay. It was only a couple of dollars. I'll leave them linked below because they are great and they come in all different sizes. And I've just been using this for so long and I just love this particular size. So I always said to myself, if I stumble across a luxury piece on the vintage market and it's around this size, I'm going to jump on it. And guys, it's very, very similar. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to retire this one, and this one will just be, this is my dream little catch-all pouch and it fits all of my handbag essentials. And I feel like this size is really great for me because you can put it across a lot of different handbags. I feel like any bigger and I kind of struggle getting it into my smaller bags. So this is in the most beautiful black quilted leather. As you can see the design there, it's like a little mini toiletry pouch really. And then you've got the zip down the middle there, and then you've got the little gold CC logo there. So you're probably hearing that rattle. I do have it full. I wanted to share with you what I will be putting in this little catch-all. So I have some True Gum, which is this I actually saw on another YouTuber's what's in my bag video. I'll link her channel below because I recently came across her. I forget her name. So sorry. I'll put it up on the screen and I'll leave her channel link below, but she's a fellow Aussie and she had this in her little what's in her bag. And when I was at the shops the other day, I thought, oh my god, that's that gum. It looks so aesthetically pleasing. But the best part about it is it's plastic free. So I'm pretty sure standard gum has plastic in it. So yeah, absolutely love this little box, and it's just got, yeah, this is just the mint flavor. I also got it in the raspberry flavor, which is so nice. So I've just got a little packet of gum there. I also have my little Chanel lip balm. This is just in the color Deep. I've actually got it on my lips today. So it's basically a lip balm that's tinted. Love that. I also have my little perfume. This is just from the Perfume Oil Company. I absolutely love this scent. It's sweet, but it also smells really sophisticated as well. So love that, fits in there perfectly. And then I also just have a little comb. This I purchased from Temu. I'll link below. And I was so happy when I saw it fit in here because this is great. Like having a wide tooth comb is a game changer, especially if you're someone that gets frizzy hair, because it kind of smooths your hair out. But yeah, it doesn't make it frizzy. So love that. And then I'm thinking there's still a little bit of room in there. At that time of the month, I will definitely be able to fit in here a few little panty liners and tampons with ease. Just pop it all back in there. So that is my new little Chanel pouch. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have such a soft spot for this particular design. I often see it on handbags as well, like vintage Chanel handbags. So who knows, maybe in future I'll add one of those little bags to my collection. They're still a little bit out of my price range at the moment, but I just love how dainty and small the little Chanel logo is. I feel like it's just so understated. So that is one SLG number 1. Now let's go through the rest of them. Like I said, I've got my little Chanel purse, and the reason I love this one so much is because I put my most used cards here in the front, and then I can fit coins and cash in the back here. So there's plenty of room. Like I said, it's pretty much the size of a card holder with a little flap. And then because I've used it so much, this little CC logo has started to go silver, which is unfortunate. However, I feel like silver is trending at the moment, so I'm not too mad about it. Moving on, we have my little Louis Vuitton card holder, and it's in like the contrast design where you've got, it's basically the opposite on each side. Absolutely love this. I was looking for a new card holder. This popped up on Depop at a really good price, and it came with like the receipt and everything. The girl had just used it for a while, and I can tell why she was kind of, you know, looking to pass it on, because it is quite stretched here. You can tell she's really packed it out with cards. However, that didn't really bother me, and I absolutely love having this in my collection. And it was just nice to have monogram, but just something a little bit different. I would love, you know, the black monogram with the cream LV. I don't know what that's called, but I have such a soft spot for that. It is like my dream to have some pieces from that collection. But yeah, it's just nice to have something a little bit different. Moving on, we have a piece from Kain. This is the most beautiful zippy wallet. I received this from Ryan's sister for Christmas. She was my secret Santa, and I think she saw this in my wish list video. So she was very observant and purchased me this. Absolutely love it. It's like a beautiful black shiny leather with the contrast stitching. I did scratch it, which is so annoying. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, you've got the white contrast stitching and then the gold little Kain there, as well as the gold zip. I believe they have this in their studio sale. If they still have them, I'll leave that link below. And yeah, it's just so, so beautiful. Love a zippy wallet. You can fit so much in here, keeps everything compact. You've got a little pocket here for your coins. You've got card slots there, and then you've got a slot at the back for all of your notes. I might actually swap back into this one. I really feel like using it. Love, love, love that. Next, we have a Louis Vuitton piece. This is just the Louis Vuitton 4 key holder. I like to keep all of my keys in here so they don't scratch anything within my bag. And then my car fob will hook on here, and it just hangs out the top because it doesn't fit in here. But I really like this. I feel like this is a great piece to start your designer collection. All of these little SLGs are such great little additions, quite affordable, and you use them all the time. So absolutely love that. Highly, highly recommend. We then have my little Louis Vuitton PM Agenda. I purchased this to have within my handbags as like a little bit of a notebook, because I don't always like to carry my A5 planner. It's quite large, but I always like to have somewhere where I can write down any notes or to-do lists. So I purchased it for that. However, I recently did change it into a cash stuffing binder. So I've got all envelopes in there, and I've been trying the cash stuffing method this year. In my next planner video, I'll give a big update on my 2024 planner as well as my cash stuffing journey, because I am loving parts of it, but I feel like I've found my own way on how I want to budget. Next is, now I included this. Is this an SLG? I think it is. Guys, this is amazing. I use this so often. If I'm not using it as a handbag, I'm using it as a catch-all within my bigger bag. Like, not a day goes by where I'm not using this piece, and I've gotten so many of my friends onto this and they just love it. So when I'm using it as a handbag, it fits my phone, wallet, keys, like all of your daily essentials, lip balm. Like, this thing packs a punch, and I just simply put it onto my wrist. And I know you can get conversion kits for this from Etsy, but I don't feel like I need it. Like, I honestly am happy to just carry it like this or on my wrist, and it's never bothered me. But if you are someone that would prefer a crossbody, I believe you can get like little conversion kits and wear it that way. And when I'm not using it as a little handbag, of course I'm using it as a pouch within my work bag. So this I like to keep in my work bag, because if I am popping down to the shops, or I need to grab lunch, or just popping out of the office in general, I will put my work fob in here, my phone, and everything that I would need. That way I don't have to take my big work bag. So absolutely love this. I'll link it below. I'll of course link anything that I can below, but in particular, if you don't already have this on your 2024 wish list, get it on there now, because you will use it. And I feel like this would be a great gift idea if you have any birthdays coming up, because anyone is going to use that. You can use it as a toiletries pouch. It's just such a great little addition to my collection. And then last but definitely not least is my beautiful Louis Vuitton toiletry bag. I received this as a gift from my friend Lou. I'll leave her channel link below. She is amazing, and I use this every single day. It is a vintage piece. I don't think they do these toiletry bags anymore, but if you come across them on the pre-loved market, get your hands on one, especially this size. I think it's the 23. I think it's the size 23, and it is just beautiful, and it just fits all of my makeup perfectly. I actually use this every single day, even though I have a vanity where I can have all of my makeup out. All of my everyday makeup I like to keep in here. So yeah, that is my SLG collection. Not huge. If you are new to my channel, hi, I am Shannon, and I don't like having a lot of things. So I am always selling off pieces that I no longer use. However, I feel like I've got a good variety at the moment. I've kind of got one little pouch, a little agenda, like they're all different. You've got the key holder, you've got the card holder, you've got the card holder with a flap, and then you've obviously got a standard wallet, which is the Kain. So they all serve their purpose really, really well, and I feel like I need them all in my collection, and anything more from this moment on is just going to be a bonus because these are all just really great pieces. So that is my current SLG collection. Let me know what your favorite piece is in the comments below. So now let's do a little bit of a life update. I am battling with the sun at the moment. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing, but the sun is well and truly going down now. But I am now just going to relax for a second, take a sip of my drink. All the ice is melted. So I am back at work. I went back to work on Monday after having the month off. I still have Ross River fever. I can feel it in my hands. I can feel it in my feet. It's recently traveled to my feet about 2 days ago. It honestly felt like I had a broken toe. And I was saying around, I was like, man, have I kicked couldn't remember kicking my toe, but I just had that feeling. It just felt very bruised and almost looked a bit swollen. And then I woke up this morning and my whole foot feels like that, and it feels like Ross River. It's the same feeling that I get in my hands, but in my feet. And apparently Ross River is notorious for like the hands and feet. So that's something I'm currently dealing with. Super, super inconvenient, and I'm just so over it, and I cannot wait for the day that I wake up and this pain is gone. But I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm going with that. And once I start to feel the pain ease, I'll of course go and get another blood test to see if the Ross River has finally left my system. But anyway, so that's an update on that. Also, my sister and her partner bought a house 3 minutes away. So that has been amazing. They've moved in over the weekend and I've pretty much been there every day, and I'm trying to help my sister out as much as possible because she's currently like 32 or 34 weeks pregnant. So she's obviously can't lift heavy stuff, and Jake's busy painting the house and doing a lot of the big stuff. So I'm just trying to help her unpack all her clothes and all of her beauty stuff. So I've been busy helping her with that. But guys, that is honestly the best thing that's happened to me lately. Like, I knew that Amber living close was going to be good because we first moved apart, I think, when we were 22. So obviously up until then we lived together and we did everything together. And then from 22 until now, we've spoken on the phone pretty much every single day. So just having her around the corner and only 3 minutes away, like I was there the other night until 10:30 at night, just hanging out. Like honestly, just we're going to go back to be able to like do our nails together at night, go through all of our beauty stuff, just do all that girly stuff. And it's just going to be so nice, especially when she has the baby, because I'm going to be able to be really hands-on with the baby as well and help her out with that. So that's an update on Amber. Wedding update, I am still like, obviously it's all booked and ready. I'm just doing all the little planning now. So I have a meeting this week coming with the venue just to discuss, you know, all the finer details, wet weather options and stuff. And then we have a meeting with the celebrant as well to go through all the paperwork side of things. And that's kind of, I don't really have much more to update you on. I'm still looking for shoes. If you have any wedding shoe recommendations, let me know in the comments below, because I think what I struggle with is trying to find white shoes. Have I mentioned this before in a video? I don't know, I forget, but I feel like I've said this before. But yeah, I struggle to find white shoes because I don't wear white shoes in my daily life. So yeah, I'm just really struggling with that. But once I get my shoes, I can then have my dress altered. Have I told you I have a dress? I think I did. But anyway, I just need to get that altered, but I can't do that without the shoes. So other than that, that's fine. Need to get the invites out. So obviously the save the dates have been sent out, but I need to send out invites in about a month's time. So I plan to create those myself. So that's going to be a bit of a job in itself. There's no honeymoon plans at this stage. We're toying with a few options, but honestly guys, we've just been so busy that We just need to sit down and book something, but we just haven't got around to that yet. And whether or not we want to do a big trip or whether we want to do something small and a big trip later, we just don't know. And then what else has been going on? I've been invited to an event in Sydney next week. So excited. So all the cool PR events and everything obviously happen in Sydney, and I live on the Sunshine Coast. I'm like an almost 2-hour flight away. However, I feel like if the opportunity arises and it's a really cool event and I really want to go, I'm going to try and make it happen. So I text, obviously my sister is in the process of moving, so she couldn't come. I messaged my best friend and I was like, would you be keen on a girls' weekend away in Sydney? She is so keen for a break and just like a little getaway. So she was like, yup, let's go. And then I asked the event if I could have a +1, and they said yes. So me and my best friend are off to Sydney. Thursday morning we fly out and we're not back until Sunday morning or Saturday afternoon actually. So we're going for 2 nights. We're staying in a really nice hotel, and yeah, we've kind of just thought, you know what, let's just splurge, let's just have fun with it. And yeah, we're going for a nice girly weekend away, and then we're also going to that event together. So that will be really fun, and I'm going to try my best to vlog it for you guys because I don't see why I can't. I vlogged the last Sydney trip and I didn't find it was that difficult because you're always out and about. All I have to do is kind of put the camera out. I actually struggle more to vlog at home because I feel like there's nothing to film because my life sometimes feels very boring. So anyway, that's a little bit of an update from me. The sun is literally, I could sit here and talk for hours, but the sun really is going down. And if I put this light on, I'll just go orange and it'll just be terrible lighting. So let me know what you guys have been up to. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. And in my next video, I will do another unboxing. This time it will be a handbag. And one of the handbags, I have to do a restoration to it. So I actually put a poll on my community page. Would you guys just want to see the handbag reveal once I've done the restoration, or do you want to see the restoration process and the handbag reveal? A lot of you so far have said you want to see the restoration and the reveal. So I feel like I'll need a full day for that to film that because I need to take into consideration time to actually restore it. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that this week or next week. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud now. I hope you're having a lovely day or night, depending on what time you're watching this, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye guys.